Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria. Welcome to my channel. So this video, I haven't done one of these in a while, is I guess it's a pseudo unboxing. I've taken it out of its shipping package already, but it's still, I haven't looked at the deck. The deck is called, well, I'll get to that, but it is a first impressions preview walkthrough video of a new deck. So I was contacted by Pauline of mystic.com, and that's mystic with 2 I's. And she put a little note in the package, and I'll just show that to you guys, and I'll put her website below if you're interested in this deck. So she contacted me to see if I'd be interested in doing a walkthrough and a review. So I'll use this deck a bit, and I might make another video after this. I'll probably use it in some of my weeklies just to get used to it, and then I'll give you my feedback on it. So she sent me this deck, so just transparency there. Besides the thank you card, which is the one I showed you, it also came with this beautiful piece of artwork. So it's just a blank card, and it came with this, which I think is a reading cloth. So let's see what this is. Was not expecting that. And this came all the way from France, so she spent a pretty good amount of money sending it. Oh, it's a bag. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the key on the bag? Beautiful velvet bag, lovely. Thank you. And we have the deck. It's upside down. So I'm going to open this now. A lovely seal on it. I might need to get scissors. Yes, I will pause and be right back. I snipped the string. Oh, and there's a card. Let's see what's in the card. Okay, so the deck is called the LUX ex Umbra Tarot. So that's light out of shadows in Latin. And I'll show you this. So I got number 617 out of 840, first edition. And let's open it up. Oh, and there's plastic. Okay. I should have brought the scissors over. Oh, but it opens. Okay. The fun of doing unboxings. Beautiful box. It has this very light satin finish. Okay. Oh, and it has a nice little finger thing here. Makes it easier to open sometimes. There we go. You get to watch me fumble through this. Little details, whenever possible, are very nice. Okay, so it comes with a little white book. Has that lovely key on the back. Is that holding the key? Oh yeah, same key that the raven or crow is holding. So let's take a quick look. Let's see, of course it's in French and English. So 2 languages. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, okay. So a little white book, there aren't pictures, so I'll just open a page so you can get a feel for what it looks like. And I'll probably look at it, we'll draw a card as I often do in first impression unboxing videos. So the backs of the cards has the constellations. Very cool. It is edged in black. It is larger than standard tarot size. I didn't bring another deck out here, but it's slightly wider and slightly taller, so maybe 1/2 inch taller and 1/4 inch wider than the standard 2.75 by 4.75 of a traditional tarot size. Okay, so let's do a full flip through. Let's start with the major arcana. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful use of light from the artistic perspective. I think I'm really going to enjoy this deck. So now let's move on to the minor arcana. This is a pip or pippish deck. I'm not sure, I know it's pippish at least. So let's start. We have the wands or fire suit first. So that's an interesting, looking at the court cards, interesting choice of associations, and the knights have planet associations, and it's a Venus symbol upside down. So that will be interesting to work with, especially so the page, queen, and king. So there's different systems, different schools of thought when it comes to which astrological signs to associate to usually the knights, kings, and queens. So we'll see how consistent it is. I'm sure it's going to be consistent, but we have Aries, so the cardinal sign associated with kings in this deck, the mutable associated with the pages, and the fixed with the queens, which is different than how I normally do it. But again, there's different schools of thought and different systems, and I always like to work with the system that the creator used. Okay, moving on. Next, we have our earth suit, pentacles. Mutable, fixed, and cardinal. Yeah. And Jupiter is associated with the knight. Very interesting. All right, moving on to our air suit or swords. Fixed, and cardinal. Yeah, consistent. And Mercury. This is going to be fun to work with. And last but not least, our water or cups suit. fixed, and cardinal, and Venus. So it is pip-ish. I can see hints of RWS or Rider-Waite-Smith influence in this deck. So let's just shuffle, see how it shuffles. It is a slightly larger than normal deck, but riffle shuffleable with my small-ish hands. It does have a slight velvet finish, but not so much that the cards have stuck together. Obviously, I could just shuffle it right away. I didn't need to break it in for a few weeks. Okay. Should be a card of guidance. What card do we need right now? For whatever day that you are watching this video. Yeah, so they slide fine, even though it's that velvet finish. It's subtle, it's not sticky, it's very nice. So we get Cavalier d'Épée. So Knight of Swords or Air, and it's the Mercury card. So let's just take a peek at the guidebook. And let's see, I opened right to the quartz. Whoop, maybe not. All right, here we go. All right, of course it's in French. There is some English, but I don't know if everything is written in English. Court cards, here we go. Yeah, so the full English is in the back. All right. The Knight of Swords is represented by the planet Mercury. Should I hold it up? This celestial body is the symbol of communication and ingenuity. The knight fights for his ideals with vigor and exaltation. So it has lights and shadows, because of course it's lux ex umbra, light out of the shadows, or light out of shadow. The lights is, so upright would be idealism, vitality, pure spirit, and mission. And then the shadows, which I'm guessing would be the reversed, is illusion, inertia, arrogance, and conspiracy. So very interesting with the astrological associations. But as I mentioned, even though it doesn't align with how I, and especially like in my medieval sigils deck that I created, it has a lot of the astrology in it, doesn't align with what I would normally associate. I always say work with what the creator put together and see how it plays out. So I'm going to work with this deck. I'll use it personally. I'll use it for readings. I'll probably do a weekly with it. Yeah, and let you guys know my feelings, my thoughts, how I like it after I've worked with it for a bit. So again, this is the Lux Ex Umbra Light Out of the Shadows Tarot, and the website is mysticwith2eyes.com. I'll have that linked below so you can check it out. Thank you again, Pauline, for sending me this deck. I actually really like it. I love being challenged with tarot decks, especially when it's different from how I would do it. So I hope you guys like this video. Check out the deck online if you're interested, and I will see you guys back here soon.